it's me again, Loretta. This is video 2, and again, I promised you guys that I would do a weekly video, and that is exactly what I intend to do. Now, I know you guys are probably sitting there wondering why I have all this makeup on at what, like 11 o'clock at night, and my makeup and my hair is just laid. But the reason why is because I had a photo shoot today. I actually had to get some new pictures taken, some new modeling pictures and some new promotional pictures for my new book launch and my website. Well, the interesting thing happened today. After I took my pictures, I actually went out to lunch with my mother in Royal Oak. That's where the shoot was. And while we're walking through Royal Oak to try to find a place to eat, I'm getting all these compliments from everybody. I mean, all different types of cultures, different races, different ages. You're so pretty. Your makeup looks so nice. Oh, your hair is so beautiful. And it kind of made me wonder and start to really think about how society views beauty and what society deems as beautiful. And then it really made me start thinking about how young women, how we view beauty, what we believe to be beautiful. You know, is it my hair extensions that they see, that we see? Is it makeup? Is it eyelashes? What is it? You know, and so it kind of reminded me of a story that I talk about in my book. You're gonna have to get the book to read the full story, but I'll give you a little synopsis about this story. So there was a girl named Samantha. Her and her friend were going to this masquerade party. It was actually a Sweet 16 party for her crush. And her and her friend were so excited about going to this party. I mean, they had, made their own masks for the party. Again, it was a masquerade party. So, they made their own masks to be like exclusive and everything like that. And so they were just so excited about getting their outfits, their costumes and all that. So the night before the party, Samantha, actually, her face had its annual breakout party. She always used to get these like acne breakouts. So the night before the party, that's what happened. So she woke up and she completely panicked. Like she woke up Saturday morning and was just like, just all over the place, crying, screaming, so like upset that her face chose to do that, that her hormones and everything chose to have to do that for the night before the party. Well, she called her best friend. She was telling her best friend, girl, I don't think I'm going to go because my face looks horrible. I look ugly. I don't think I look pretty. And so her friend was just telling her, like, girl, go because it's a masquerade party. You don't even have to show your face. Like, you can keep your mask on all night. And Samantha was like, you're right. So, she's like, okay, good. Bet, I'm going to still go. They go to this party and, eventually, like everyone's dancing, everyone's having a great time. But eventually, people start to take off their masks because they get hot, they get sweaty, they're dancing, they're mingling, and they really want to see each other. They want to see the real person underneath that mask. Again, I'll say that again. They want to see the real person behind that mask. Remember that. So, people are asking her, hey, Sam, take off your mask. Take off your mask. And she's like, no, I'm okay. I like my mask. I made it myself. And eventually her crush came up to her and said, hey, take off your mask. I really want to just dance with you. I want to see you. And before she could muster up the courage to tell him why she was keeping her mask on, one of his annoying friends came up from behind her and snatched the mask off. Ever seen like one of those movies where like, everybody is doing something and then somebody does something very embarrassing, everyone stops and looks at that person? Yeah, that was her reality. So she ran to like the nearest bathroom that she could find and she just was like bawling in the bathroom. Eventually she heard her best friend and her crush on the other end of the door and they're just like, come out the bathroom, Sam, come on out. And she didn't want to come out. But finally, her crush said something so profound. He said, I really want to see the real you. So she cracked the door open. And with mascara-filled tears in her eyes, she tried to tell him exactly why she had to keep that mask on. But before she could say anything, he wiped those tears away and said, seeing the real you made all the difference in my night. So that spoke a lot to me. That story really resonated with me when it comes to outer beauty. And when we think about, what people really believe to be beautiful on the outside and how other people perceive that outer beauty a different way. I'm going to read a quote that's taken exactly out of my book. Again, my book is called Hello, My Name is Beautiful, that I wrote. And it says this, ladies. We will never get away from outer appearance being an important factor in society. But it is inner beauty that truly determines an individual's overall glamour. What really matters in this world is not the superficial images that we are so impressed and obsessed with. It's knowing that when those material items come off of our bodies at night, we are still beautiful. Why? Because our character reflects outward, and that character is genuine, positive, and pure. So, ladies, I have a question for you this evening that I really want you to ponder on. Who are you behind the mask?